Welcome everyone. This is Will, KMac Vintage. This is a short update on the Macintosh IIci. Here's the logic board for it. Earlier, um, I released a video of it where I recapped the power supply and tested it and got that up to working, but I was still having a problem where I could push the power button here and it would turn on. Sorry, I keep on looking up at the monitor to make sure that it is in proper view. Um, I would push the button here and the machine would turn on, or I could push the actually soft power button on the keyboard and it would turn on. But pushing this button would not turn it off at all. So, reading on a bunch of things and so forth. Yesterday I was trying a bunch of different things. So let me bring this camera down a bit more so that I can show you all what I was doing. I hope I can get focused. For some reason I don't want to focus too well. Let's see. That's what I don't like about these cameras. I need to get one that is better focus. I need to get one of those Canon ones that uses optical focus instead of digital focus. Anyway, zoom and so forth. Anyway, this is the power circuit with the switch. And then these are the different flip-flopping chips that are being used for it to know if it's on or off and so forth. Anyway, so I took off all three of these. I cleaned underneath them. They were very dirty because this sits in the battlefield here of actually capacitors. So I took them all off. I cleaned underneath them. I also cleaned the chips. I checked the traces. Everything was good. So I put them back. There's some diodes here and an actually transistor. Then here also a diode transistor. So I cleaned I took all those off. I cleaned everything there and so forth. These caps were okay. Um, but I was still getting the problem that I could not turn it off with this button. So yesterday I started feeling lousy and sick, as you can tell by my voice. I'm not feeling too good today. It is not COVID. I think it's just the flu or cold. Um, anytime I travel, um, I get actually airplane sickness, you can call it, or whatever, flu. So too many people close by, locked up inside a round cylinder. Anyway, so I checked. I opened up the power switch. I cleaned it inside and everything, and was not getting any problems there. But then I went to check with my meter, and I came to this capacitor here, and this comes directly to the switch, and I was getting ground at the wrong position. So then I went to look at the schematic, and I saw that yes, ground is ground was coming from the wrong place, and then I looked good at this capacitor, and God behold, I put it on backwards. So I originally had the positive side on the negative, negative on the positive, so that was causing a problem. I took it off with my actually hot air station, and I turned it around and I put it right back on. Then right here on the table, I connected the power supply and the speaker. I put the memory back in because right now the memory is not in it. Um, and turn it on, hit the button, and it turned off. So you can see that just a simple little capacitor on the wrong way. This little boy here, C11. And when I looked at the schematic, yeah, I mean, you could tell that was part of the off circuitry. Um, so I switched it around, and now this 2CI works perfectly. So I recapped the power supply, I recapped the board. All these are new on here. So what I have left to do now with this board is I need to give it um, a IPA bath, brush it good and clean it because it does have some actually flux and actually stickiness in some areas. Put it out in the sun for it to dry because this board is too big to fit in my ultrasonic cleaner. Um, this board was okay to fit in there. I could lay it down flat and this board, and that's about the size of my ultrasonic cleaner, as you can see here. Um, let me zoom this. Let me bring this back up. Okay. So yeah, this is about the size of my ultrasonic cleaner. Yes, I could put it in like this and then turn it around and then do the other half, but that takes a bit longer. But anyway, so I'll do this one by hand. I'll clean this board by hand and get it out in the sun. Looking outside the window, it looks kind of cloudy today. We're gonna get some rain, so I'm not gonna do it today. I'll do it tomorrow. I also have the case that I need to actually retrobrite. I'm not gonna do a video on the retrobrite process. We all know how that works, and I already have some videos up on that. So we will try it. Well, I'll try to do that tomorrow, retrobrite it, and so forth. Monday is a holiday here in Cayman because we are a actually British colony or an actually British overseas territory, and with the Queen's actually a funeral tomorrow. They've made it an actually public holiday. No, sorry, with the Queen's funeral on Monday, they've made it a public holiday on Monday here. So, but holidays to me don't matter because I don't work. I am retired. Yay, I love it. That allows me time to do my things. Um, we should all be able to actually retire at a younger age and actually enjoy life. I mean, it kind of sucks and you work till 60, 65 and so forth, and then you're stiff, you can't move around much, you're older, you got health problems coming up and all that, and you can't enjoy your grandchildren and that so much, you can't travel too much. I mean, it's just terrible. You work your whole life just to enjoy it, to enjoy yourself a couple years. Really need to look at changing that around. Really, it needs to be where you can retire younger, but anyway, the cost of living is just terrible. Anyway, that's a whole different can of whoop ass that I don't want to open up. Anyway, yeah, so the LC2 is good. I'm happy with this. Um, my next projects are gonna be, I'm gonna try to set up my bench a bit better because I don't like how nasty it is. Um, and get ready for the new microscope that's coming. And um, I do have some other things I need to actually retrobrite. I have I have two Apple two C's that I need to work on. So I need to take out the RAM on them. I need to take out some other sockets and chips and all that, and put in new sockets, new as RAM, and see if I can get them up and working. So my next video may be starting to do some work on a 2C. So we'll see what we can do. Okay. About the channel, guys. Thank you for all the new people that are coming. I have now reached, I think, 35 subs. Michael Brown in actually UK is doing an excellent job getting the word out. I'm doing some posts. Thank you, Michael. Michael Morgano up in Florida, who I met last week when I was up there. And I knew him through actually Facebook chats and that. He also helped me a lot, and he is busy spreading the word around. For those of you that are on the channel watching these videos, I'm glad you are here. I'm hoping that they are usable. Any feedback would be actually appreciated. I did add my email address under the About section, and I also added a link to my PayPal so you can send in a donation if you wish. It's up to you. Anything would help to actually run the cost of the channel. Help me buy supplies and that, maybe even some other machines and so forth. You can email me, you can send me information, you can send me what you like to see. Anything you want to talk about, discuss, it's fine. And anyway, if you like the video, hit on that like button, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you, everyone.